Hi guys. Hello. I'm going to post here if you have any issues. Okay. Okay. All right, guys. Good to see you all. Oh my God. Wow. What a roller coaster. My impeach readings today. Oh my God. It's, wait, I hope I'm not bothering the sound. Everything works. I think so. Okay. So just organized and ready. Okay. And wow, guys. Crazy, huh? Crazy, crazy. Okay, so wait, I can't see. Who is it? Lucienne is asking about the woman who, the call girl in a Thai prison who claims she has 18 tapes on the Russian. You know what, guys? I want to say, that's a couple of things. First of all, I feel bad for her, for that girl, honestly. It's this story that came out a couple of days ago about this woman. She's a Russian woman. She's like very young looking. She's in a Thai prison, and I just feel like I feel bad for her, but I feel like I'll tell you what I think before. I don't know that I want to do a reading on her for several reasons, but I think she's desperate because I don't know if you're familiar with this guy Alexei Navalny. Okay. Alexei Navalny is the guy who is the opposition person in Russia, okay? And so he made a video recently that showed, he made a video on YouTube and posted in Russia, and he upset one of the biggest oligarchs, who coincidentally is the oligarch Parska, whom Manafort owed money, okay? So he posted this video of this particular girl in a boat with Oleg Deripaska, and she is obviously the source of the video, okay? So this is not related to the story of Trump. So then she goes to Thailand doing something, I don't know exactly what, and she was arrested, okay? So I think they arrested her. I mean, this is my personal belief. They arrested her there because they wanted to catch her because she made a video about this oligarch. And I think, let's just get real, be real. If you're in that position, in the position that she's in, where she made that video about that oligarch and you post it online and the video is kind of used to like take down Putin, I'm sorry, you know what's going to happen to her. She's either going to die or be tortured or whatever. Either way, that's what it sounds like. Okay, so I feel like in her position, she will say anything, okay, to like try to like get people to rescue her. Okay, and I feel like, honestly, let's put that logically, look into that situation. If you were in that position where you have the tapes that she said she has, you would not be talking about it. Okay, you would be like, oh, here's contact whoever the person is, and you would have already flown away or talked to someone. You would not post it on Instagram. Okay, this is what I think. I think it's like, especially, considering how good Russians are, excellent hackers. Like, they would have already accessed whatever tape she has. Like, you don't talk about the things you have like this because it's going to get stolen. They're going to get into her computer. They're going to take whatever they have. So I feel like, it's not that I'm doubting her. I just feel like this idea, like, again, going back to this idea that like one person's going to take down Trump or somebody, like they have the one thing. It's like, apparently there's just a lot of tapes, a lot of different, and the intelligence agencies have a lot of proof already. Okay. Yeah. Morrissey's saying she filmed that on the police car on the way to prison. She's desperate. She knows. No. Jen is saying it could be a message from Putin to Trump, not to mess with. No. I'm sorry. Like, she's desperate. She knows she doesn't go to FBI. She's like, guys, I really don't think. I feel like like I said, there's this ongoing story that women are like, some woman has no. The intelligence agencies have a lot of information, okay? There is actual information. And then I think I honestly don't think this has to do with Trump. It has to do with the fact that she messed up with a person, like a very powerful person. No, it's like Patricia let have a film in prison. In her phone, she filmed. Yeah, and I don't know. It's in her phone. Like she said something in her phone. Okay, so she doesn't have it in her possession. It's probably somewhere in Russia. And like I said, if it's already in Russia, then it's already like, it's on her part. Yeah, it's avoid being killed in Thailand or Russia exactly. And I feel like the whole prison of her. Yeah, say a prayer for her, of course. But I feel like we just have to be. How do you say it? It's scary, yes, but at the same time, it's also like how do you say it? It's like these people are extremely powerful. Okay, if you're in that position where you're dealing with very powerful people like that in that situation, you're not going. It's like you should know what's going to happen. If you're going to post those types of videos, you should be hiding. You should be, you know what I mean? It's like you're not gonna. I don't know how to explain it. It's just like. It's like, let's say if you're, I don't know, it's like, let's say, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like, of course we know it's almost suicidal. You know what I mean? And I feel like, I'm not playing the devil. I just think it's suicidal. It's like, you're messing with the second most powerful person in Russia. What do you think is going to happen? Okay. It's like, I mean, it's like, what are you expecting? Naive? No, not naive. I think, not just naive, but it's like cocky a little bit, okay? Because guys, I'm saying this because I'm Brazilian a little bit. Like, so for example, you do something. I feel like in countries where, how do you say it? Like, there's some people you don't mess with them, okay? You don't we know that they're corrupt or whatever, but especially if the person hired you and you were in like private like you were there with them, and you probably were paid. I feel like. I don't know how to explain it, guys. It's not that it's one thing when you say, okay, I was a victim of human trafficking and so forth, and you have a case, but it's another when you're like, kind of like, anyway, I don't want to focus on this too much. Okay. It's just like, it's one of those stories. I hope she survives. That's what I hope for her. Okay. But I feel like it's sort of like, if let's say, for example, I go mess with a drug dealer in like somewhere like crazy, I'll be like, who are you? I'm going to make a tape of you and I'm going to post it on the internet showing you selling drugs or whatever. Like, okay. Am I a police person? No. Why am I doing this? Okay. To expose something. Then, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, there's things you kind of don't want to do because like it's something that's going to happen. You know what I mean? It's sort of, that's how you say it. So it's just, that's what it is. Okay. So, okay. Anyway. So, like I said, yeah. So anyway, I don't want to I hope she survives. Okay. And I'm sure she knows a lot, but I feel like knowing something doesn't mean that you have a proof of something. And if she has whatever information, then she needs to talk to, I don't know, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Okay. Anyway, like I said, I feel like I have so much to do today, guys. So many questions and so little time. Okay, so I wanted to ask you. So I show you saw the post that I did. Okay, about the reading on all these people that are in the government. Okay, they're not the main number one targets of the organization, Trump Mueller investigation. Okay, but there's just a lot of people. So I thought this would be an interesting experiment to look into them as well, because when someone's asked, so what happens to Mike Pence, and I literally had forgotten about Mike Pence, but I feel like Mike Pence hasn't been the main focus. It's really about Trump, because he falls, whatever happens, it's like he's not the number one person. But anyway, I hadn't asked about him, and I thought, I started to list all the people that are involved in this. Exactly. He's very he has no charisma, right? He's like, I'm not gonna I'll make fun of him when his time comes, but basically, so I made a very quick list of all the people, and there was like 32, 33 people, okay, just out of top of my head, that are involved in this somehow. So I thought no, I don't think he was gonna be president, guys. I don't think so. But we will see. Okay, so anyway, so I just feel like, I feel like it's important to ask about all these people, okay? And although I feel like the other thing is like, if if we think about, I feel like, okay, I don't have like a ton of time. Even if I do like 24 hours reading 20, I can't obviously do 24 hours a day. I feel like the news cycle is so strong that I'll never be able to look into all of them. Okay. So I just feel like this would be an interesting moment to look into what happens to all, like just a quick overview for the month. And the other thing I wanted to say is that it's crazy that okay, well, Diane, go back to that thing, okay? Go back to that link. Let me just see. Okay. So anyway, so okay, so as I was saying, it's a oh, shuffle. No, I didn't have to shuffle. So it's funny, I have the habit of shuffling and now it's out of order. But anyway, so I just feel like made all the appointments. Yeah, so I just feel like basically, okay, I just feel like I want to look into kind of a brief overview of all these people in March. And the other thing I want to say is that I feel like I am going on this idea that things are going to happen like by March, you know, the end of March. That's what it looks like. And of course, it's quote unquote for entertainment purposes only. It seems kind of crazy, right, to think that. Sometimes I'm like, you know, after the whole thing about the cyber things like the confirmation of that happening, I was like, oh my God, it's real, it's happening. And then hi, Gwendolyn. And then I was like, I'm crazy. Hello, what am I thinking? But you know, it is what it is. I'm open to all these things. Let's do it. Okay, so I have 33 people. Okay, now that's a lot. And I was thinking, like, tell me, I want your feedback on this, guys, before I get started. Do you think? I feel like I said before. That I wanted to do to split the month into 3, okay? And then what I realized is like it's kind of like maybe I should split into 2 halves of the month, okay? So first of like the first half of March and then the end of March, okay? Because that would give us, I feel like, I don't know what you think. So basically, I want to do maybe 2 weeks, 2 weeks at a time. So it's going to be two separate, like 2 columns, okay? And then what I was thinking, I was like, how do I solve this? Okay, how do I solve this? And then I was like, okay, this is what I think, guys. Because the issue, like I said, Lenormand has 36 cards, okay? So if I have 1 card per person and the main reading, I can only fit into like 1 week or 1 chunk that fits all the 33 people, or this is what I'm leaning towards, okay? This is like 16 people, like then the other one 17 or whatever, okay? So that I get at once, I see the first week of March, like the first half of March and the end of March per person. The first the 16 and the second the 17 or whatever, okay? So that it doesn't have, you find out about a person, you don't have to like, since it's so many people, you're gonna forget. Like if you have to skip to like the other video to connect, it's too complicated, okay? So are you okay with me doing this? Like the first half of March, yeah. So first half of March, second half of March per person, 16 on each, okay? All right, okay, okay guys, so let's do it, all right? So let's see, 16, let's see, 16 or 7, let's see here. And I'll show you who, okay. All right, so the first half is like, okay, I'll show you just quickly, okay, and then get started. Sounds like a lot, yeah. But you know, guys, this is what I said. Like, I feel like it's going to be a bit of a spinning class, but I calculated in the other videos, I do about 1 minute and 30 seconds per person in the other video. That's why, okay? So, all right, okay. All right, okay. So let me just show you quickly who the people are, and then I'll get started, all right? No, I think it will be fun, Ruth. And, you know, like I said, if it doesn't work, like, you know, whatever, I'll change or do something else, or, you know what I mean? So let's just do it, because I feel like I kind of liked, and a lot of people responded positively to the way that I structure the reading, right? Where it's like several people, right? So so I feel like if I keep the pace, then it'll be fun. You know, it's a bit like a spinning, like I said, like a spinning class. Okay, it's just like a lot of different people. But I'm show you. I want to show you, and what's going to happen is that I won't be like, I'll probably ignore most of like the comments. Okay, because I won't be able to talk as much. But I think it'll be good. I'll still be talking, I think. Okay, so let me show you who the first 16. I wrote them in the order I made the little notes. Okay, all right. So, okay, so hold on. Here it is. Okay, so first Mike Pence. Okay, and then Sarah Huckabee Sanders, John Kelly, General McMaster's, General Mathis, Gary Cohn, Steve Mnuchin, Stephen Miller, Kellyanne Conway, Don McGahn, Wilbur Ross, and Hope Hicks. Okay. Oh, and then there's more. Tillerson, Roger Stone, Robert Mercer, Rebecca Mercer, and Bannon. And of course, I mean, I think Bannon is not as important anymore, but I feel like everybody who's involved in this in a way or another. Okay, so it's just like I said, it's a way for us to take a kind of like a brief overview of how all these people, because like I said, can you imagine? I'm not going to have time to to do a kind of like a more in-depth reading, right? It's like, it's literally impossible, guys, to do readings on all these people because the news cycle is crazy. So I prefer to do it. Okay, now, okay, so I'm going to get started. I'm going to shuffle the cards and then also give an intro to the situation. Okay, all right, guys. So what's going to be the consequences to these people who are involved in Trump or the Trump administration, which includes individuals and actually includes I also added Facebook, I added Wikileaks, I added Cambridge Analytica, just in the other half. So, all right. So anyway, so tell us what's going to happen to them in March. What will be the consequences of the Mueller investigation and to these people that are around Trump, all of them. Okay. So, okay. So please give a slide, give us information about these people and how they will be affected by all of this. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. So, and the other thing I wanted to ask is like, because in a way, it's sort of like, it's like the domino effect, right? So first it happens to the main circle of Trump, and then it happens to them. So what happens, not just the consequence, not necessarily to them as people, but like whatever happens to them affects them too. So it could be just feelings, or it doesn't mean that all of them are going to be indicted, but whatever, you know what I mean? So what's going to happen to these, the second tier, let's call it. Okay, in relationship to Trump and the Mueller investigation in March. Okay, in March. Okay, in March. All right, in March. Is that right? Okay. In March. Okay, March. So the events they're going to impact them, the beginning and the end of March. Okay. That must have been really loud, sorry. Okay. Okay, now. Okay. Now, guys, just wanted to add something that I forgot to say. Because I'm going to split it into two separate readings, what is going to happen is that the main event is going to change. So it's probably it's going to be described in different terms. Okay, so the events that impact these people are going to be described differently, even though it's the same, right, events, just a different half of people. There's no specific reason why I split them into separate numbers. Okay, so, all right, so let's see here, the events, just wrinkle. Okay, so the first beginning of March. Okay. This one, two, okay. Okay. All right. You know what I really also liked about that last time we did the reading is that I wouldn't know what the cards were, so I have to make sure to repeat it because it's exciting when you don't know what's coming. So this is just like I said, the event. So this is defeat. Okay, defeat, and then okay, let's put it right here. And then we have, what do we have here? Oh, desperate per la jealousy. Look, oh no, somebody's desperate because of defeat. Oh no, what? Desperate? I've never seen a more balanced president. Trump is just, he's the epitome of cool-headedness. Okay, so, you know, Natalie Point, remember how this card is so interesting, has a gun. So it's like defeat of the NRA, right? Or like those gun policies and also, okay. Oh, but there's hopes. He was desperate. He had hopes. Somebody had hopes. We're going to make it. We're going to be Nazis again. Oh, deal. So we made a deal. They were so desperate they made a deal. Oh, it's going to impact them. So I feel like what it's saying is that they were desperate. They're going to be defeated, and they were desperate and had hopes, and they all were, in a way or another, like kind of like scared about the deals they've made. Okay. Now, second part of this is true. So this is the world upside down. So I feel like the world is crumbling for them. I feel so sad. Oh, where's my hanky? I'm like, oh, where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay, just in case. Okay. So okay. So next we have, oh look, oh my God, repetition. So see, the deal that didn't go right. So the deal to turn the world upside down, it didn't work quite as well as they intended. Okay, so they're worried. Okay, the thoughts. So they're all worried about this. Okay. Telenovela. So, oh my God, what? No. Guilty? No. Fake news. Fake news. That's what it is. Oh my God. It's guilty? No. These people? No way. Whoa. No way. No way. I don't believe it. It's a nothing burger. Nothing burger. No. It's not there. Witch hunt. Exactly, Lucienne. Witch hunt. Witch hunt. Huh. Just buns. Huh. Where's the meat? Do you have proof? Anyway, so yeah, so they're all worried. Like their thoughts are like about their, you know that I love that term that I learned because I've of course I think we all became more aware of the law in terms of like legal terms, and one of them that I really like is it's guilt consciousness. So this is exactly that. It's like the guy, his thoughts. So he's worried about his guilt. The deal didn't come through. The world, that they wanted to turn upside down didn't quite work, and they're like, very worried. Okay, so anyway, oh my God, it's kind of bright. I hate bright. Okay, no, I think it's good because it doesn't get my face. Okay, all right. Okay, so this is the events, okay? So now let's look at them. Mike Pence. Okay, Mike Pence now. Okay, look. There he is, Mike Pence. What's happening? Okay, so Mike Pence. Oh, look, Mike Pence. Gladys, we just started, okay? And it's the reading that I'm going to look into. Total 33 people, but I'm going to split into two readings, okay? So first are like 16 people. And number one here is, I've just talking about the events that they're going to be concerned about, what's going on in their minds collectively and then individually. So this is Mike Pence. Oh, hello, Mike Pence. What's going on? Oh, I'm not gay. I'm just, 100. So whatever. I don't know. Anyway, so okay, so let's see here. Oh look, oh, this is. I see a lot of times I see the queens as energy. So this could be kind of like a female energy, and you know how like it's interesting because I feel like, you know how like the female energy is supposed to be the new era, okay, guys? So anyway, oh, let me do this. I always have plans, and then I feel like I'm not as organized as I want to be. Okay, but I want to clip because then I know there's going to be so many of these that I need to know. I need to know. Okay, so look at that. So this is interesting. This is like also could mean this is the lawyer, right? So this is like some legal problems because it's like the law, when it turns against you or like there's some details about legal issues that he's going to have to attend to, okay? All right, and then we have high honors. So I think this is saying here, people who are in high position of power. Hold on. I'm going to click this. Are going to, okay. The people who are in high positions of power are going to be, oh look, key, interesting. So this is important. A key card is a card, it's like something important. So I feel like what this is saying, and this is, like I said, I've split these readings into the first half of March and the second half of March. So then the first half, he's worried that the people in power, the people who are key, are going to have some legal problems. Okay, that's how it's impacting him. And I feel like I see him like, okay, let me just do the second part. And then I'll also add a little bit of something to look into. Okay, this is, oh, interesting. This is a card, I call it the propaganda card, okay? So he's like, the propaganda, like this is illusion, and this is creating illusions on purpose. So I feel like this is the propaganda when you are on lying on purpose, basically. Oh, look, so speedy. It's like, I wish I could be on Grindr right now. I wish I could just be with a man, but I'm with mother currently. So anyway, so speedy, right? It's like, but it's like reality hits. Okay, so like the lies maybe no longer sustainable. Okay, so okay, so then we have, what's next here? We have, oh look, foreign influence. So foreign propaganda. Shit got real about the foreign influence. Shit got real about the foreign influence. Shit get real. Okay. Now, okay, so this is a loyalist, okay? So I feel like this is like he's loyal to the foreign power, okay? And the illusion is over. Shit got real. That's what ends up happening. Now, let me close. Okay, let's see here. Okay, let me close my eyes a little bit, okay? All right. Because you know what the thing about Pence is that I get this about him, okay? It's almost like the facade is over, okay? Wake up. And like the foreign influence, you were loyalists to them. Okay, so, and this is like, I just want to show you this, guys. It's kind of a big deal, all right? So this, okay, I just wanted to show you. Oh God, sorry, I get so angry when things kind of fall. Basically that he's a key loyalist, and he's a key loyalist to the foreign power. This is kind of like a problem for him, okay? If we think about it, okay? So this is what's problematic. It's like the key on top and the dog. So he's a very important loyalist And then on top, you have the high power and it's like people in positions. He's a key person in position of power who helps Russia. And he has legal problems and shit gets real for him. Okay. And he can no longer hide. That's what I think. Okay. So now I wanted it to be a bit more concrete, not as concrete as I thought it was going to be. So let me close my eyes for a little bit. Okay. I'm conscious of the time, but let me just do this 1 second. Okay. So how will Mike Pence be impacted by the developments in the Mueller investigation in the month of March? I feel like, there he's like praying. I feel like he lives in a bubble. He believes that he's like, no, it's like it's God sent or whatever. Like he does all of it. Like he was so right. He was so sure of this plan. And I feel like he explodes. And I think I've did another reading on him and at the same thing. He's like can't hold it anymore. And he's like, so he loses it. Like once he realizes like the truth is coming out and they got him again in also money and recordings. But like I said, I think, I'm getting the Manafort talk. Oh, Manafort's talking to Mueller about him. I don't know, guys. I don't know this. I don't know that Manafort's I said before that Manafort was not going to talk, but I'm just showing you what I see. Manafort talking to them about him, and there are deposits. There's money involved, but basically the thing with him is like he's brainwashed. Okay. So he hides he's also a little bit psychic. So he knows something's going to happen, but he tries to control it. And at some point he's going to lose it. He's going to have like a lot of anger and he's going to be in denial. Okay. He doesn't accept mentally. He's not betraying anybody, but the links are deep with Russia because of the religious thing. He's very religious. Okay. So what happens is, at some point, I think he's going to find out that he needs to talk to Mueller and that there's no way out for him. Okay, I feel like by the time Trump leaves, it becomes known that he's also like he's under investigation, so he can't take over the office for that reason. I don't think. Okay, so that's what But I feel like the thing with Pence, it's almost like there's so much there's so much confusion in the aftermath of all of this that I don't think he goes in. I feel like something big is exposed about their deal. So this is why I feel like he's just kind of like left behind. Not left behind because he's eventually, I think he goes on trial, okay, because he denies everything. But I think I just feel like he's not, it's almost like he had a perfect plan on his mind. He did everything right. He's like conscientious. He's a good soldier, but in the end, history works out differently and he just can't accept it. Okay. And that's it. Okay. All right, guys. So sorry, I was not looking at the chats. I don't know. Okay. All right. Okay, guys. So I have to move on. Okay. I have to move on because there's a lot of people to talk about. Okay. So, and I just want to clarify that I can't, if you have questions, maybe probably write something on the, either on the ask a question thing or on the posts, because I feel like I won't be able to give a lot of time, to answer a lot of questions. Okay. So that I can continue to move quick. Okay. All right. So look, our friend, oh no, sorry. That's not her. Number 2, Sarah Huckabee Sanders. Okay, so there she is, Sarah Huckabee Sanders. President Trump never said that. Okay, Sarah Huckabee Sanders. Okay, so what's up with her? What happens? Oh, look, America, marriage. This is a card of home, okay, a card of wedding and happiness. Oh, conversations. She has conversations. Woo. Conversations. Conversations. Oh, she's ill. Short illness. I'm in bed now. President Trump. Oh my God. Please do hook him. No, it's just like, no. President Trump never said that. The fake news media. Okay. Interesting, guys. Her marriage has, because there was a reading on her last time. It looked bad. Okay. I felt, remember how I asked, like, who is her husband? Because, yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. So anyway, because I saw something that looked kind of like she was, yeah, I don't know. Anyway. Oh, Fox. So, okay. So I feel like this is equivalent. I call it, it's also equivalent to the hanged man in the sense that she is kind of like, she doesn't know what to do. She has a lot of meetings or a lot of conversations. Interesting about this is like about the future, but ultimately she feels paralyzed because she seems to also have some shady dealings herself, right? It's like, this is something behind the scenes. So she has her own shit. Okay. Interesting. This is interesting. Okay. Okay. Let's see. So we'll see. I feel like there's something here. Otherwise she would not be having a short illness and have the fox. Okay. So okay. Let's see what's next. Oh, she wants to leave. Oh no. President Trump, I think it's time for me to go. I don't know. Sorry. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. The same. This is similar. So this is a card this is a card like you moving on to better waters. And this is like either you want to move on or you can't, or it's like you're stuck. And this is like La Constanza. La Constanza means perseverance. Upside down, it means fickle. It means like she can't. She doesn't want to stay. She does not want to persevere. She wants to leave. Okay, this is the second half of the month, by the way. Like this. Belvedere. Oh, no, sorry. I pulled out the wrong style of card. Oh, unexpected money, huh? I got my own unexpected money. I got my own. Okay. Okay, so then this is a man here. Interesting. So she has, it's just interesting because I feel like the question really is how will the investigation impact them? So she has, it's not clear to me, guys. Okay, so okay, 1 second. Let me close. Where is it? Okay, so we have, I wonder what this man, I don't like when it's people cards because, and I can't pull out more cards because it's just, there's a limit. Okay, so we have, okay, wait, what? Why? Oh, like this? Okay, I get, oh my God, why? I don't know, I did it wrong. So anyway, so it's just like, basically, I think he wants to leave. She wants to leave. And it's not so easy for her. She can't do it for whatever reason. Okay. And she has some shady dealings here with, well, what's going to happen to her in terms of an investigation? I feel like, okay, hold on a second, guys. Okay, so yeah, so I feel like the beginning of March, the end of March, so here we have happiness, and then she wants to leave. She's kind of having an okay time, and then she starts sort of like hyperventilating because of her her past deals. And then there's a deal, the Fox man. There's a man here with whom she may have done some kind of deal, and she's feeling kind of sick because there's some unexpected money. So I feel like she can't explain this money that she has, and she just can't go on anymore. She wants to go. She wants to leave, okay? All right. Okay. So I'm going to do again, close my eyes just to see if I find out more information about her. Okay. So Sarah Huckabee Sanders. Okay, what happens to her as a result of the Mueller investigation in March? I feel like at the beginning of the month, she's sort of in control of things, but things start falling apart and she starts crying. You know, I feel like she has the person, I've had the job before, but I cried every day after work. But I feel like she cries at work, she cries after work, she has like a huge bag of cookies that she eats because she's so anxious. And she's like, I can't, oh my God, I can't hide. She knows there's some past deal. And I remember a reading I did on her also that showed she has some sort of like bankruptcy in the past. The reason, because remember, I asked about her why she couldn't get security clearance. That's why. And it's showing some past shady dealings in the past, like something in the past. And it may be related to like, it's going to come into the Mueller investigation somehow. And then, like I said before, she may testify against Stephen Miller, whatever. But basically it's showing here that she's like getting desperate. She wants to go. I want to go. But I feel like eventually the whole thing kind of falls, it just basically sort of falls apart. But there's something like she's very stressed out. Okay. Very stressed. Okay, so because of that, so at the beginning she's like, oh, okay, and then she's like, President Trump. She's like, she can't cope. Hold on, this is my hand gesture. Mom, I'm here. I'm calling from the White House. It's so hard for me to be here. I could be with my animals, but I'm here. I don't know if I did the right thing. It's so hard for me. Oh, Mother, so hard. I had to put up with so much, Mother. So hard for me. Anyway, so that's that. I feel like, oh my God, my face, I'm going to get several wrinkles, more wrinkles. I'm going to need to go, hello, Ivanka? I need to talk to your doctor. Can I get Botox treatments as well? Okay. Hello, Ivanka. Hi. Hi. You're not pretty enough. But anyway, I'm just saying, like, I have too many. It's kind of like, okay, because I'm like expressing myself too much. So anyway, so that's that. Okay, that's Sarah Huckabee Sanders. Okay, so that's it. All right. Okay, Sarah Huckabee Sanders. Where? Oh my God, I don't know where the other people. So anyway, so that was that. You guys got an idea. I have to move on fast. Like I said, I can't be like talking about, somebody kind of like, I don't want to talk about him. John Kelly, I'm going to skip some people here because I don't want to talk about John Kelly, General Math. It's like heavy. Oh, Gary Cohn. What about Gary Cohn? Gary Cohn. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick people, okay, that I want to talk about. Kellyanne Conway. Let's just pick that. Dom again, yes. Tillerson, yes. Roger Stone first. Let me do Roger Stone. And then, okay. Okay. Anyway, so okay, Callie, I want him. Okay, but let's just do some people because I like to laugh. You know what I mean? Like I like some like okay, Roger Stone. I remember I did a reading on him once, and he was like, he's gonna be like, what is it, like a solitary confinement to the end of the world, to the end of his life. Okay, so here's Roger Stone. All right, let's see Roger Stone. Roger Stone. He died every moment of his life. Roger Stone. Okay. Oh, he's strong. He works out. Roger Stone. Oh, look. He's not expecting something's coming for him. What? No. What are you talking about? Roger? Oh my God, did I screw everything up by changing the order? No, I hope not. Okay. It's okay. Marriage. You made a deal. You had a deal. I am Roger Stone. I am ugly. And I'm evil. I am Roger Stone. Okay. Oh my God. He's so gross. Look, he made a deal. He's not expecting. Well, the deal he made is gonna hit him. Oh, look, there's a secret deal. It's gonna come out. He's kind of worried about that. I wonder. Oh, he's like so nailed. I don't even care. Like I know he's so nailed. Okay, so. All right, so this is the the beginning of March. Okay, so that's Roger Stone. What's how he's going to be impacted, and then negative judgment. Roger Stone? Really? Why? Oh, I don't know. Roger Stone? He's so great. Oh, Roger Stone. He's so. Oh, look. He's like, Donna Maritata is the married lady upside down. So I feel like his partnership went sour. And Roger Stone and a partnership went sour. Oh, yeah. It went sour because I'm an asshole. Oh, look, work, occupation. So his business partner, there's a problem with his business, his work related to his business. Obviously, we know, guys, FYI, if you don't, you probably know this, that Manafort and Roger Stone had that consulting company in the 70s, I think, or 80s. So that's, I don't know that this is about him, like necessarily about Manafort, but they were partners for a while. Okay, so tree the group of people. So I feel like the negative judgment is going to come against all these people that he has worked with, and that's not new. I mean, we know that, right? So yeah, so no, they go way back. There's a very famous photo of Roy Cohn, Roger Stone, and Manafort in the 70s, I think, or early 80s something. So, okay, so that's Roger Stone. Group sex. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, guys, you have to watch. I've said this before. This documentary on Roger Stone is really excellent. It explains the whole mentality of like going to, the whole thing of like going to the lowest common denominator, doing anything in the book and not in the book to try to win. Okay. Okay. All right. So, okay, now, yeah, he's not expecting that some past business deal is going to be uncovered. And there's also negative judgments against his partner. Okay, it's going to affect him. So, or his partnerships, or they find out specific things. Okay, so I'm going to close my eyes now. All right, so tell me about Roger Stone. Let's go with March for Roger Stone in terms of how he's impacted by the Mueller investigation. He's talking to someone. He's like, so he doesn't have a lot of money to pay for very high-level lawyers. A lot of high-level lawyers don't want to represent him. And he's talking, the guy's like, look, Roger, you're done. Say goodbye to your children. You're, life in prison for you. And he's like, what? Like, because I feel like Mueller, Mueller actually hates him. There's some other, I don't know what else, but they may know each other from the past, something. I don't know exactly, but I feel like Mueller really hates him. He thinks he's like the scum of the earth. And I feel like Mueller found some dirt on him. Okay, not just the dirt that he has done with WikiLeaks and stuff, but it's like he wants to nail him, like, for good. And he's going to. And he's already planned the prison that he's going to send him to. He really does not like this guy at all. Because he thinks he's just so, he's like a mobster, like low-level mobster hangouter kind of person. So yeah, so I feel like there's some other thing, not just the WikiLeaks stuff, but there's some other stuff that he's linked to. And maybe it might be Manafort or somebody, I don't know. It's like some past business dealing that's going to come up, and they've found all the conversations, his connection to propaganda, his connection to, and Mueller was thinking of him when he wrote that part, the thing on the Russian indictments, when he said those people who are found to be working with these people in the U.S. and Roger Stone is one of them. He receives information about the trolling, the code words or whatever, the hashtags and all the things, and how they must be followed. So yeah, I think he's done. He's done. I do. I mean, I don't wish necessarily the worst for him, but I do think he's going to die in prison. I don't know. I could be wrong, but that's what I think. Okay, move on to the next. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, so this was Roger Stone. Now let's see. Okay, here, Roger Stone. Now let's see Tillerson. Okay. Oh my God! First scar looking good. looking good. Rex Tillerson, painful ending. Rex Tillerson, looking good. Rex Tillerson, painful ending. Okay, so all right. I was like so excited. There's something about him. I find him to be the most treasonous of all. He's destroying the State Department. Okay, all right. Let's see here. Oh, La Vecchia Signora. So La Vecchia Signora is, I've said this before, it's about the past. Okay, so something related to the past. And we know he's BFFs with Putin, and he's got, they go way back, basically. They're like best friends. Okay, they're close. He was like, huh. I was like, let's get theirs. Do we have 10 swords? I'm going to tell my lion to carry some. I'll carry one myself. The lion's going to have several, and we can take that guy down. Okay. So, yeah, some stuff, shady stuff that happened in the past is here. And what else do we have? A little child. Hello, hello. A little child was in the plan. Okay, so yeah, I feel like it's like some past stuff that relates to the child. And I feel like something he's close to, like he was put into place to do something for or about the child. But the deal is something from the past. Okay. Lion. Okay, let's see what else. Oh, look, money. Yeah, we know the whole thing about Rosneft, right? I believe this is true. Okay, so no, it's not. This is about Tillerson. Tillerson barely speaks to the child is always Trump. You guys know this, right? I feel like I don't know. I feel like, let me know if you don't know, but I feel like whenever the child comes, it's Trump, unless otherwise specified, okay? So the fish, a lot of money. So yeah. So there's past issues, past probably deals related to getting money for Trump or through Trump and him getting into the Trump presidency, okay? So yeah, so guys, anyway, so whenever there's a little child, it's Trump. Because Trump he always shows up in readings as the little child, okay? The baby is always Trump. Yeah, that's what I mean. He's like, this is the baby in this other system of cards, okay? So this system is the baby is like a little child. In the Italian system is bambino. So there's different cards, but it's similar. The concept is similar. Okay, so this is the beginning of March. Now, second part of March. Let's see. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm gonna close here because I don't want to. Oh, 1 second. I don't want to like. Okay, so this is like beginning of execution of plans. This is plans not working out, or like there's some problems with starting to execute the plans, which makes a lot of sense. Oh, look, il ladro. Oh my God. So I was actually looking at a website today about the Italian website about La Vera Sibilla, which is this set of cards. And he was saying that when the ladro is upside down, it means recovery from theft. Okay, so it doesn't mean that like this is really theft, but here it's like you're moving on from the truth comes out about a theft. Okay, so it's possible that people are finding out the truth, finding the information about this thing that happened. So this is, and I think this is what's happening now, right? It's like, this is not letting him gut the State Department. I think he's done a lot, but this maybe put the plans in disarray a little bit. Living room. Now this is interesting. Living room means, I because I was just looking it up earlier today again. This is something intimate, okay, and it's also confidential communications. This is important, okay, to know that because it means that there's some important personal communications that were intercepted about him, and or this also means something, it's a time card. So it's something that happens up to 4 weeks. So either it's like something that, it could be both, okay? His personal communications were intercepted and or something's going to happen to him within 4 weeks the most. From mid-March, okay? And the last card here is news. So this, yeah, guys, timing. Two cards related to timing about Tillerson. This one and this one. And whenever this card comes, it means something's happening. It's going to become like news and it's coming soon. So I feel like there's going to be news about his role. Okay, so there's going to be news about his role in the theft of possibly the election and turning the country upside down, and either through his personal communications or just in terms of timing. Okay. All right. So, all right, guys. So, all right. Okay. So, yeah. So I just wanted to show you guys again. This is, like I said, the bottom. This is the bottom. Is the, oh my god. Oh my god. I hate. Sorry, I get like so angry when the cards kind of lose shape. So anyway, so here, like I said, the beginning is like painful ending, but I just want to connect these two styles, like the beginning and the end. So it's like the painful ending at the beginning, and the plans are not, are not going to be, there's not, the execution of plans stops. Some old stuff comes to light about also how he helped in some way to steal something. This is the little child, meaning Trump, and something, personal communications were probably intercepted related to his role in electing Trump, and that large quantities of money are going to come out, are going to become news about him. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, let me close my eyes here just to find out a little bit more about him. So, okay. So Rex Tillerson. Rex Tillerson in March. What happens to Rex Tillerson in March? Yeah, I feel like I see him talking, in some sort of meeting, like keeping the facade. I feel like he knows he made a deal with Putin, and they haven't talked in a long time, and he's trying to do it, but he knows it's almost like it's too dangerous. I feel like he's looking at almost like what is it called? The swamp, with crocodiles or whatever. And he knows if he moves, he's going to be eaten alive because of the Mueller investigation. So he's pretending that's not with him. Okay, he's pretending he forgot about the deal he had with Putin, even though he's been more than Trump. He's doing more things to please Putin so he can get the money payout. But I feel like not that he regrets it, but it's like he's just like pretending that nothing happened. So, and then things are going to come out, and he's screwed. Okay, like I feel like there's too much evidence against him, but he's been on, the relationship with Putin and him goes way back, and all the intelligence agencies already knew that he was compromised from the beginning, so he was being watched even further. Okay, and I feel like he's one of the most damaging people to the administration, and I've said this before one other time that he is going to be indicted also for conspiracy against the U.S. Okay, but I think not right away. Oh no, it says that the whole thing said it was like the writer. So, but I feel like maybe, I don't know, there's something about a delay, like the news is going to come about his money, and it's going to be like there's no way to escape for him. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. So this is Don McGahn. Don McGahn, he's trying to drink. Don McGahn, as you know, is the lawyer. This is another shady person. He's the lawyer in the White House. Okay, and he's like the super well-connected conservative person. Okay, so here we have, I think this could be him. Okay, he's a blonde guy, okay? Lamonte, this is a woman. And I feel like he's like, this is like, it could be him, his attitude, like, oh, he's so in love, but he's like crazy now. It's like when the love doesn't work out. Like, I remember Don Jr. got this card too. It's like he realizes what's really happening now. Okay. Okay, and then we have, look, oh no, this is the other time. Okay. Oh look, grief and adversity. So he's very morose about what's coming. This is the first half of March. And then we have here, oh look, the child. He knows something about the child of Trump, as I said. He knows there's some shady stuff going on about Trump. He was very like Trump trainer type, trained person, trainer. But once he realizes like the reality hits, it was all a fantasy. He's like a, fantasist or something. Then he knows there's an ending is coming because of Trump. I feel like he already knows that shit, it's over. Okay. All right, so let's see here. What else? Oh, this is a person who has a hard time leaving. This is a person like walking away from something. He has a hard time walking away, or he wants to and can't, or should leave but can't. He has hopes. Huh, interesting. It's funny because I saw the other one. I used the word hopelessness, but here is hope. He hopes that he won't have to leave. This is how I would read it. Okay. Oh, here, money. He hopes for money. He hopes for happiness. Okay, this is law. Okay, so this could be the state of, the justice, right? The administrative, like the, what do you say? The, oh my God. Yeah, the administration, the government. Okay, now this would tell me, there's just because of this combination of cards, that he's collaborating with Mueller. I mean, I think this is pretty obvious because otherwise he would have left, right? He has hopes to win big through the government because, I mean, I don't think he would get these cards unless he were collaborating. It doesn't make sense, okay? So here we have, he knows, it's like he knows shit's coming down. Shit, like he's now playing a role because I feel like he knows that bad stuff. He knows what's coming. This is what I said before I showed this part. I feel like he knows what's going to happen and he's only waiting, okay? Okay. And I've said before, I think he is indicted in some way or other. Let me close my eyes here just 1 second. So what happens to Tom McGahn? I feel like I see him in his office and he's like having flashbacks at his whole life of corruption, all those shady dealings, and how close he is to total collapse. His whole life is collapsing before his eyes. And he knows he's not going to survive this. He knows he's going to have to do something else. He's going to try to he knows too much. And he knows he's involved in the whole scheme. And Mueller knows this, and they've talked. And he's willing to do whatever Mueller wants because he wants to survive. I feel like a lot of these people in the Trump administration, and they're like, what is that expression, no honor among thieves? It's kind of how it feels here, that he will do anything to survive. He'll throw anybody under the boat. And he's giving out Mueller information about election schemes. He knows a lot about this. He's hoping for a lenient sentence from Mueller. Mueller hasn't made up his mind on him yet, and he feels like he can dangle him. He's going to try to leave him until the end and see how useful he has been to him, and then make the decision. Okay, but he's definitely, I don't know, is he wearing a wire? It might be. I don't know, guys. I don't know, but I feel like he's collaborating with Mueller, and he's very scared. He knows. I feel like he already knows what's going to happen, what's coming, because he's a lawyer and he's been talking to them. So that's the story. Dom again. Okay. All right. Okay. Bye. Good night, guys. I'm not looking at the screen as much because, you know what I mean? Because I'm just I have to focus now, and the energy is, it's like it takes up some energy. Okay. So, all right. So Kellyanne, you know what? Let me try to have more here. Let me find more people that I want to. Okay, John Kelly and all this. You know what? Who I want to do next? I want to do the. Somebody said Scott Pruitt, because I feel like if I don't have a time for today, I'm gonna do another time. So Scott Pruitt, Wikileaks, Cambridge Analytica, and Facebook. I kind of want to do this. Maybe. Let's see. I'm just gonna. Fox News, Sean Devin Nunes, Michael Cohen. Cover page. Okay. Yeah. So, okay, so here, let's see here. I'm gonna do Devin Nunes next, right? My Facebook, maybe not. Not now, not Cambridge Analytica later. Let's do here. Devin Nunes, Carter Page, not now. Michael Cohen, nah, not now. Let's see, WikiLeaks caught Pruitt, Kellyanne Conway, Gary Cohn. Okay. Let's do Devin Nunes. I really don't like Devin Nunes, okay? Devin Nunes. Oh, heartbreak. Devin Nunes is heartbroken. Devin Nunes is going to jail. Devin Nunes is heartbroken. Devin Nunes is going to jail. Oh my God, he's sad. What? Devin Nunes? No. Devin Nunes? There has been a mistake here. Oh look, he's a fake friend. We know that, right? He's a spy. Like he's like, I am such a patriot. No, he's not. He's an asshole. He's a traitor. He's a piece of shit. That's who he is. Devin Nunes, piece of shit. Devin Nunes, I'm a traitor. Devin Nunes, piece of shit. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Now let's see what's next. Theft. What? No. Devin. No. No, I don't think so. What? No. You know what I'm getting, guys? This is kind of serious because I feel like this is a kind of like a spy card and he theft. So I feel like there's proof here that he stole information. And I think he has done that, right? But I think this is like legally bad for him. There's proof that he has stolen, like a spy, like literally he's going to serious jail time. Opportunity to, like he found opportunities to steal information. Okay, so no. Yeah, opportunist. He found in the right opportunity. He stole. He's been passing out information that he gets in the house. You know the other thing, guys. Of course, this seems now in retrospect seems obvious. You know how Mueller doesn't let people talk in the House committee? He knows it's compromised, and he is the one who's compromised. He's compromised not just because he talks to Trump, but because I think he shares information with probably Russia or something. Okay. This is a lack of clarity. Like the sword didn't quite. Oh look, he's the man. I think this is him. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, this is him. He's like, oh look, I'm playing guitar. Oh my God, what sad news? Oh my God, Devin. Oh my God, Devin Nunes. He's oh, Devin Nunes. Oh no, why? Oh no, look, like this, right? So here he is. Oh, no, nothing's working. Oh no, sad news for Devin Nunes. Why? Oh my God, why? Oh my God. Ding dong, delivery. I got a coffin for Devin Nunes. Ding dong, delivery. I got a coffin for Devin Nunes. Oh no, look, sad news. What happened? Devin? Ding dong, hello. We have delivery for you. Oh no, what? No. Stop. Oh my God, no. Oh my God, no, there was a mistake. Sad news for him. Oh, he's so happy he was playing his guitar at home when somebody delivered a coffin. Oh my God. So sad. Oh no. Oh my God. What? Oh my God. Wait, what? Covered up his son's hate crime? Oh my God. I can't believe he murdered. See, I'm telling you guys, it's like really like, it's like serial killer over there. Serial killers. Oh my God. Who? Oh, cannot. Killed the Mexican boy in a hate crime. Pretended it was an accident. Oh my God, I can't. Oh my God, I cannot. Yeah. Oh my God. I can't. Well, he's going to jail anyway, that bitch. Fucking kidding me. Oh my God! Look, it's like a crime. It's like literally like they're like such criminals. These people. Therefore, okay, oh my God. Yeah, I feel like he's done, guys. Really, like, hello, sad news. Like, and it's like the new, you know. So it's like I think it shows here too. He has a piece of she has a piece of paper here. The same thing. It's like some news, some. I think he's going to be indicted. This is the second half. This is important news here. He's going to be indicted in the second. I think this is an indictment for him. Second week. And remember, I did say something like that. Third or fourth, something like that. Something's going to come to him. The third or fourth week of March. Okay? Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Bye, Nunes. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Bye, Nunes. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Gladys saying, oh my God. Yeah, Gladys saying, not surprised. Exactly. He's like hardcore, like criminal. Oh God. Okay, let's the next. Now let's see here. Gary Cohn, Kellyanne Conway, Scott Pruitt, WikiLeaks. Tell me what you like first. Okay, WikiLeaks. Pruitt. Okay. There's enough time. Okay. Let's do Pruitt and then WikiLeaks. I mean, there's time, guys. So, okay. Scott Pruitt. Oh my God, he's so disgusting. Scott Pruitt. Oh, look, the sun. There's something hidden. We'll see what happens to him, Scott Pruitt. Oh, look, he had business offers. So there are some deals. Somebody said, "Oh, Scott Pruitt, I give you $200,000, and you know, give me a few national." Oh no, he's not the. He's like, I can't even. He's like the EPA guy. Drink Flint water. Yeah, that would be a perfect punishment for him. Oh look, oh, military person, law enforcement has knocked on his door. Oh, what? You know what I have to tell you because it's just coming to my mind, guys. I feel like there's like undercover FBI agents talking to. I don't know if it's even possible. Okay, but I feel like this is a police in some way, right? So it's the law enforcement. So I feel like they're like having meetings with the police, and I don't know if it's like. We'll see. Okay, we'll see. Okay. No, look for a long time. Interesting. So I wonder here. I wonder what it means. Because this is also aggression, but this is offers. Like I feel like you know what I feel like? This is the police. So I feel like if we see it in context, he doesn't know that the law enforcement this is a long time, has been like watching over him for a long time and his business deals. So I feel like there's a case behind the scenes already for him. Okay, so, all right. Now let's see the second part of the reading here. The second part. Oh my, what? The tower? No. Scott Pruitt? I don't believe it. He's so competent. Scott Pruitt? No. No, what? No. I don't think so. Oh my God, look. Look. Denare. This is money problems, okay? He turned, like, this is like he caused some destruction for money or because of money, okay? So it's like, well, Scott Pruitt, things are not looking good for you right now. Oh, look, false person. Oh no, look, this is like the wolves from the national parks. They're like, Scott Pruitt? Where's Scott Pruitt? Scott Pruitt? I'm gonna get you, bitch. They're like, I'm gonna get you. Came all the way from Yellowstone to eat you alive, bitch. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look. He's like a fake person. Now, we know that. That's not news, right? It's like, oh, interesting. So happy. I feel like I wonder what this means, the heart here. Yeah, I feel like at heart, he's a fake person who sowed destruction just to get money. Okay, and so I feel like things fall apart for him because it has all been linked. I feel like I got a sense, guys, there has been a case being built against him for a long time. Okay, so this is kind of more clear. Okay, so like I said, here we have the tower upside down. Like, things are going to be uncovered about how he created havoc and destruction. He had meetings, and the meetings, and he had offers, and the offers, like the money that he got through these meetings, he's going to lose. Police is that it's interesting because the police is after a false person, but I think it could also mean that the police, this would confirm this idea that he's being investigated. There's people wearing wires, or like there's a case against him already, okay, for a long time. Okay, this has been happening for a long time. Okay, so yeah, okay, so anyway, so that's Scott Pruitt. Who, let me close my eyes because I want to know about him. Okay, so Scott Pruitt. Yeah, he's just like a gnarly person. And he's like, you know what? Wouldn't you do what I did? I mean, I saw opportunities. Nobody was taking his opportunity, so I did it. Okay, so what? So what? So what? Sue me. You know, I hate that expression. Oh, sue me. But I feel like he admits to it, and he's like, whatever. You know, people I was making business happen, but I feel like he had a plan. It becomes the open, like. I feel like there's money, not only money laundering with him, but there's also like bribing scheme, tax fraud, tax evasion, and there is, yeah, it's all the stuff. There has been an investigation into him, like an FBI investigation into him for a while, and it's almost like the stuff that he has done is minor, relatively minor, in comparison to everything else, like the stuff how he overspends. And I feel like he's just a person. He's an evil person who havocs, destroy. Like, and he explains like his attitude. So like he explains what evil is. It's like it's like this force. Like you have to create destruction. He's not happy until he creates destruction. You know what I mean? And very few people have the talent, quote unquote, that he had for like putting on a face and trying to explain all the environmental destruction. But he had that talent, and he's saying, "I have that talent. So what?" He doesn't feel bad. He doesn't see it as a problem. Okay. But I feel it's so funny. I see he's haunted. I feel like I know it sounds crazy what I'm going to say, but it's like he's haunted by animal spirits. Like he has a lot of like bad karma that's going to happen to him. Like, yeah, I feel like nobody he's just a really one of those dark characters that came out, you know, in the administration, but a lot of people have been wanting to take him down for a while, and there have been investigations. So this is a perfect situation. But it's like, yeah, he's going to jail for tax evasion, for fraud, for what is it called? Yeah, for there's like bribery, kind of like corruption, and also changing the policies from like he would just do anything anybody pays him to do. He's for hire, basically. And he had received some Russian money stuff. And that's how the beginning of the investigation to him is going to happen. I feel like they have other stuff against him, but they're going to use the opportunity for the Mueller investigation to lay other stuff on him. But that's just the beginning. Okay, he's gonna get at the beginning. It's not gonna seem like a lot, but eventually a lot of he's like. I get the image of plaster. You know, plaster. Like if you pour it, it dries quickly. Like once you get it down, like that's kind of. I feel like he's just gonna be like immobilized by something that seems harmless, and he's just gonna go down, and all this shit. It's like the image of the tower. Like things are gonna fall apart for him. Okay. Oh. This was intense, guys. Crazy. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. Now, you know what I'm thinking? Like, I don't know. I think the laws might be over. I don't know. I feel like something is proven about like how he takes the money. There's something there is going to come out. Okay. So Let me do more. Okay, let me do, just move. Like I said, I want to move faster because we have a lot to do. Okay, so this is WikiLeaks. Okay, nice people, WikiLeaks. Oh, quid pro quo. Quid pro quo. Woo! I get quid pro quo. They're happy. Oh look, alegría. They have fun. They party. Alegría. Happy to be doing quid pro quo. Oh, they got a letter. This is also data, right? So they, what's funny? They literally got a letter. They literally went and got a letter. They went and got the emails, right? The Hillary emails. They literally went and got a letter. So I have to undo these because I'm running out of clips. So, okay. No, quit. What? No. So yeah, they got a letter. Look, it's funny. The woman's blonde. Well, here's my, poor Hillary. Like, that's her messages. They went and got her email. Obviously, it was taken from her. Oh, look, this is interesting. They had quid pro quo for lilies. They were happy to get the letter for lilies. Lilies is also another card for Trump, is the older man. Okay, so yeah. So this is the big, guys. It's funny because this is the beginning of March. So the quid pro quo of WikiLeaks somehow is going to be exposed. They're happy. They're boisterous and happy to get the email, like literally get the letter for what's his name? Dotard. Okay? For Dotard. Beginning. All right. Next, we have a judgment being made, a decision being made about them. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Love it. Deliranti, the crazy people, right? They are like so upside down, it's like the consequences of madness, of like the mistakes, the bullshit they've done. Delinquents, interesting. That's right, Petty Joe. What's this? Success in love. So yeah, so they had a deal. Okay, so they did the shady stuff because they had a deal. It's all about deals for them, okay? What do we have here? Oh no, aggression. It's true, right? Because they were aggressive in the sense that they went. Hacking is a form of aggression, right? I don't say it's war, but it's like, right? It's like, it is what it is, right? So I feel like, oh, and this is this card too. When it's not upside down, but when it's a card of like, we don't know, the truth is going to come out essentially. Okay, it's going to come out about them, and the stuff they've done, the mad, like, this is exactly the people who like voted for Trump and who are also like the troll. He trolls exactly. This is exactly the troll card. So judgment against the trolls who made a deal to be aggressive. Okay. So that's very clear here. So I feel like, yeah. All right. Yeah, this is pretty clear, guys. All right. And aggression. So yeah, they made a deal to be aggressive, to use trolls to be like, right, to be aggressive. And the judgment is made against them. Okay. This is, I think it's one of the very clear ones. So here we have quid pro quo money. They help. It's also a card of somebody who helps the benefit. So they're like, oh yeah, we can help you. And that's going to bite them in the end. They were happy too. They were the happy delinquents, right? Happy to be hacking, happy to be ha ha ha. So this is, they took the letter from Hillary because of a business deal, and they engaged in aggression on behalf and or for what's his name? Dotard. Morrissey's okay. So guys, like I said, I can't answer questions now. Okay, I'm gonna comment. I'll close my eyes so you can make, how do you say it? You can like make, see what's visible. I have so many people to do. I cannot answer questions, but I'm gonna close my eyes and look more into it. Okay. All right. So let me look into this WikiLeaks. And I mean, like, it's just because I don't want to be like, oh, it's about him because, he's a maniac. So I'm just going to close my eyes and find out more information. Okay. All right. So tell me about the WikiLeaks and whatever. Assange, if bookable. I feel like they were like, he knew he could do this. And he's like, there's people who work for him. And I feel like when he found out the information about this quote unquote assignment, he was very happy because he's very egotistical. It's like, I'll make a name for myself as like taking that down. And he's a very angry, mean, he has a dark, he's very mean kind of person. I feel like he's mean, you know, actually, guys, I do feel like he has raped people, actually. There's more stuff that we don't know about him, actually. He's abusive and dark. So yeah, he's very happy to create havoc. And I think he altered some things. They went in there and everything, and he's happy. He's just like, he got paid. He got bonuses for this work. But yeah, Mueller has the indictment already. He has the indictment of like every single person who worked for him on like WikiLeaks or something. Not just him. He's like, if he ever sets foot in a country that he's done, like whatever, Assange, because Mueller considers this to be an act of war. So the fact that had happened so openly, the fact that there was proof on Twitter, and Mueller has every single piece of communication. Okay, he has everything. And there's people who work for WikiLeaks who have talked about it on different forums. Like there's just communication, there's proof, and there's also the I don't know, electronic confirmation. So yeah, so he's done, you know, and I don't know. I feel like he lives the life of a fugitive, or he goes. It doesn't matter. I feel like it's so like this was his moment in the sun, and it's going to be over for him very quickly, because after this stuff happens, like there's going to be laws that make it very stringent laws on cyber hacking and stuff like that. You know, so like for national security. So it's really over for him. Like he's going to be. Yeah, this was his moment in the sun when he felt like he was winning, but things are, and I just sense, guys, such a dark vibe. I feel like there's a lot of corruption, that I've seen. Obviously, there's a lot of evil and stuff when it's you, but he has a very, like, I do think he's the way, like, there just has a very, like, hateful energy about him. Almost like, it's not financial for him. It's something else. It's control. It's just mean as he hates women. I don't know. He has a very shady, I mean, I know he's disgusting, like, kind of like, but there's something dark about him. Like, I don't, I'm not making accusations or anything. I'm just saying what I'm seeing, but it's just like his vibe, his aura, whatever you call it. It's dark. So, but yeah, but Mueller, he's nailed already. And everybody, there's like so many people who have, anybody who emailed, like those people who email him or in contact are considered like you're assisting the enemy. So there's going to be a lot of very, very serious indictments. People are not expecting, but it's going to go down hard on these people. Okay. And it's funny, I have an image of another guy. I think it's Jack Prozobiec, whatever his name is. But I see a guy getting his fingers cut off from like the prison cell or something. Like he's I don't know what it means, but I feel like, but maybe it's like eye for an eye. Not exactly eye for an eye, but sort of like you're not going to be able to do this anymore. It's like they consider, Mueller takes this very seriously, okay? So that's that. Okay. All right, guys. So I'm not even able to like I said, I'm not going to look at it a lot of it, okay? Oh my God. Yeah. Oh my God, okay. So, all right. So, okay, I'm going to, oh my God. Okay, so anyway, guys, so let me move on here because, like I said, I want to do many, okay? And like, let's see here, yeah. Okay. All right, guys, I'm moving on here because we have a lot to do. Let's see here what else we have. Let's see. Well, we have plenty of cards. I don't know if we have time to do all of it. So, oh, wow, am I really? Wow. I don't even know how many, but I feel like I've done a lot. Crazy. Huh? All right. No, not as many. Okay. Do you guys want, look, do you want to see, I want to see Stephen Miller, okay? Stephen Miller. And then let's see, who else? Rebecca Bannon, Hope Hicks, Betsy DeVos, Eric Prince, Peter Thiel, Jeff Sessions, Fox News, Sean Hannity, Eric Trump. Miller, yeah, let's see Miller. Kellyanne Conway, I can't forget, I have to do her. Kellyanne Conway. I want to also find out about General Mathis, because I think he's a good person, but I'm just curious. Like, I never read on him. Oh, Steve Mnuchin. I hate Steve Mnuchin. I saw all of them. They're all sickening, but let's see. Okay. Okay, let's go, Stephen. Okay, it's telling you I only have half an hour left. Okay, so Stephen Miller. What? I love Stephen Miller. He's so great. Oh no, an alliance is not going well for him. I'm heartbroken and I'm evil. What am I gonna do? Okay. Oh look, he's Jovan. It's like he's very immature. He's like a young woman. Basically, I think what it means. I wonder. I don't think this is love, but I feel like it's immature stuff. He's immature. He's like, it's almost like he doesn't know who he messed with. Okay. It's smaller. Oh, gaining a lot of money. So, this is also like the money of gambling. So I feel like there's some shady money. Shady money. Shady money. Shady money. Shady money. Reputation. So something is going to come out about his reputation. About a woman. Interesting. We'll see here. Some money thing is going to impact his reputation. I feel like he's immature. I mean, we know that about him, right? So gaining money through women. This is an immature thing. And it's like he had some deal that did not fall through. Okay. Did not. Okay. He does? Morrissey said, yes, he lives in a $2 million condo. On his age. No, I don't think he comes from a super rich family, right? I don't know. Okay. Oh, look, victory turned upside down. Really? Oh, look, his strategy. He was a strategist that helped to create this, to turn okay, let's see here. Strategy. Oh, Russia. Remember what I said that like he is like a spy or whatever? So he made strategies with Russia or like something. Oh, bear, interesting. It's like they were, but I feel like it's money here. So I feel like somehow he I don't know, I didn't think of him as a money person, but I feel like either he got money from them or he knows how to like use money to turn the elections upside down. Okay, strategy about Russia and money and using it to make. Yeah. So, yeah, he's like naive, he's like not well prepared. And this is okay. Oh my God, guys, I hate this when it happens. I feel like his reputation through finances, like they're going to uncover something about his finances because they're tracing all the money, right? So there's something here, gaining a lot of money through Russia. It's like the money that can't be explained, right? It's gamble. And here he's an immature strategist. But things like he made the wrong deals or like I feel like at the beginning, it's like the deal didn't work out somehow. There's something here that does not work out. But at the bottom, it says that something about him in the election, his role in the election is going to be uncovered. Okay. All right. Russian cancer. So let's see. Let me close my eyes to find out about Stephen Miller. Stephen Miller. Tell me about what's going to happen to Stephen Miller in March. What's the deal? I feel like it's funny. The first image I get is him at the ATM. And he gets very small quantities, like lots of different deposits. And he knows that's the scheme. And in a way that's Mueller there's a way in which Mueller is looking, like they seem to have found a secret to like these like small quantities of like money deposits. And he's been getting this for years, but like he's somehow not aware that they could catch him, and they catch him that way too. And yeah, and I feel like they even write stuff on like the actual ATM statements about like what to do with them. I don't know, it's complicated. But I feel like he's not expecting. He feel like they may get him like propaganda, but the money, that's how Mueller gets everybody through money. And I feel like I see him, it's funny, I see him like I see him, he like is handcuffed or something. Yeah, and I feel like he doesn't want to talk. He's like stonewalling. And they have so much stuff on him, he just doesn't want to talk. And I feel like I feel like, yeah, he's going to try. Like I feel like, yeah, I think he may die in prison too, but like I don't know, it's interesting. Yeah, I just feel like he's also not expecting what comes quickly. I feel like he's in the White House when the whole thing goes down, maybe Trump leaves. And I feel like almost like the FBI takes over, almost like, they see the White House as a crime scene kind of thing. So he's there, he's been kind of held like informally, and then eventually it becomes clear that he's gonna have to go to like respond to things. But I feel like he's not, I don't know, I feel like he's been very careful, but at the same time there's just too much evidence, and he just doesn't, he's an evil person, he's like mean or whatever. He doesn't want to talk, like he doesn't want to give, he's like, I'm not gonna let Mueller win. I'm gonna go to the grave with this win. I'm not gonna let them have it. I don't want to be a good guy. I never want to be a good guy. I want to be the bad guy. So that's him. Somehow, yeah, I feel like he's, yeah. All right. Guys, it's so crazy, and I feel like I'm crazy doing these things. Who knows if that's true? What's gonna happen? Who knows? But that's what I saw. Because the funny thing is, like, it's like the images are clear in my head, so it's not like I'm like, in a way, it's like obviously it's possible that it's not gonna happen or something. But I feel like whenever these images come up, they're very clear. It's interesting. I don't know, just a weird. Like I said, but at the same time, I was like, I hope I don't give people like false. I don't want to give people like false hopes or whatever, But yeah, okay. Okay, all right. So let's do Kellyanne Conway, okay? Kellyanne. This is good, Kellyanne. Okay, do you mind? But okay, because I feel like she's been kind of like hidden or something. Oh look, earthly balance. Oh look, dottore. Solving problems. She's a problem solver. Kellyanne Conway, problem solver. Let's see. What else? Okay. Interesting. Money. This is quid pro. Oh, sorry. This is wrong set of cards, guys. I got confused. Oh no! What? Oh my God! Look. Yeah, look at her. Kellyanne. It's a blonde woman. She's burying somebody. Oh no! What? Oh no! Julie said maybe she's the guys. Everybody leaks in the White House. It's crazy. There's this, all the journalists talk about it, how like it's the most leakiest like ever White House. So this is solution. Interesting. This is like solution to an ending. Okay, let's see here. Oh look, foreign influence. Okay, guys, I'm not gonna. All right, I'm gonna hide this because I get a little distracted. Okay, so this is a balance. Okay, this is balance here. Emotional balance, healing, an ending, foreign influence. So because of the foreign influence. So we'll see. It's funny, I almost like, I wonder, because the question is what happens to her. So find a solution to an ending of foreign influence. Yeah, I don't know exactly, guys. I'm gonna see, because this is very clear, but at the same time, I don't know exactly how this applies to her. But let's see what the second part of the month shows, okay? It could be that she has a, she like there's an ending for her clearly, but it's not. Okay, let's see here. Oh, look, this is the money part. So the action, she worked for money. She made things happen that were related to money. Oh my God. What? Mueller has come for Kellyanne Conway. Mueller has come to take the blonde skeleton away. She's like, I'm already dead. Okay, Mueller, I'm dead already. You can't kill me. I'm a cadaver. Okay. I had so much Botox that I poisoned myself a long time ago. Okay. Well, how can I help you? Nice to see you, Mueller. Well, that's all made up. You know that. Oh no, look. Well, that's not true. That's not true. President Trump has never done that. Oh my God, look. Mueller's like, Kellyanne, you see, this is a mountain. I know you have anorexia. This makes it hard for you to climb that mountain. Okay? My lion is not interested in eating you because, as you said, you are already dead. However, yeah, we have smelled the money here. Okay? Okay, so interesting. So, I think this is also, like I said, quid pro quo, guys. So she works for quid pro quo, and it's interesting. Let's see here on top. Yeah, so solutions through money. She feels like money can offer solutions, and like Mueller, it's like here it's clear an ending to Mueller, but I feel like Mueller brings an ending to her because of Mueller. There's an ending there, okay? And things just look hard for her because it's like there's no way for her to go, okay? Yeah, I've said before, I'm gonna close my eyes about her, guys, but like I've said before one time, I'm gonna close my eyes again, but I saw her arraigned with Rebecca Mercer. I see them both wearing the, yellow, whatever, orange thing, but let me close my eyes and find out more, okay? Oh, because you know what? This is, okay, now I'm getting it. She's the problem solver. The dottore is the person who offers, oh my God, the dottore looks like a dead person already. Look, he looks like he's dead. But she's the dottore. She offers the solution. So she offers the solution to this Russia stuff, and that's why she, an ending comes to her, okay? Okay, so yeah, so I feel like she offers a solution for money or through a lot of money. Okay, let me close my eyes to find out more about Kellyanne Conway. Mueller came for you today. I think that's not true. That's not true at all. The media, oh my gosh, she's so disgusting. She's so disgusting. Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes about her. Tell me about calling Kelly gone away. Gone away. Yeah, I feel like she's at home and like her husband is very devoted to her. He's like, honey, not everybody wants to do the work that we do. This is why we're successful. A lot of people are too moral about everything. She's very practical, and she's a networker, actually. She knows a lot of people in the dark conservative world. So this is why it said that she's like a doctor. She knows how to like connect people. Okay, and yeah, there's communications from her about her to her. She's a centrist. It's actually much more important than what it's known. I feel like her connection to the Mercers and Mercer transferring money. You know what? I feel like she is a manager of the money laundering that happens through Mercer. There's a weird way where like she knows how to like transfer money, or like there's something where she has almost like a managerial role in like the money transfer thing. Okay, so this is why she's still there, because she knows how to transfer money. she's good with transferring money, and she keeps up, the facade of the character, but she's very practical. Yeah, and they have the quote unquote the receipts on her. So yeah, and I think they take down Mercer and they take her down too, because I feel like they realize that she runs the transactions, whatever transactions, either they're hacking or what, I don't explain, not hacking, but I feel like there's a way in which she helps with identifying prospects or something. Like, I don't know, she coordinates a lot of payments for some reason, okay? And that's why. Yeah, I do see her, like, the judge giving her a long sentence. But, like, she's crying, but she's like, whatever. Yeah. Yeah, and I feel like I don't know if it's possible ever for people to be in a trial together, but I feel like I see her and Rebecca Mercer being tried together. I don't know why. And I feel like maybe by the time the trial comes, maybe Mercer will be I don't know. But I see the two of them in a trial. Like, I feel like they're indicted for the same. You know how like Rick Gates and Manafort are indicted for the same thing? I think I see like maybe them for some reason. Maybe it's because the crimes might be similar. I don't know exactly, but somehow they're connected in the crime thing too. Yeah, and Mueller is going after Mercer seriously because he sees that he fed all of them. Without his money, this would not have happened. I mean, I feel like Mercer helped the Russians explain to them how to transfer money into the candidate. I don't know. He helped them. He recognized that they had a similar goal. So yeah, he likes them. They're all kind of cray-cray. I see him, Robert Mercer too. It's like he has a huge movie theater in his house, and he watches these Hitler movies of like the end of the war, like for some reason, kind of crazy. He's crazy. So yeah, so that's her, Kellyanne. I feel like I see her as like a bank manager. She's like a manager of like money transfers or something. Oh yeah, so that's it. Oh. Okay. Okay, so guys, it's getting okay. I'm gonna do one more, okay? Does she have? I don't think she does, guys. I don't think she does. But I don't honestly. Like I said, I can't ask questions because like I said, it's like a lot comes out of me. I don't want to. If it's not saying that she probably doesn't have it, but it's for another time. It's not relevant, basically. Okay. So all right, you can look it up. I don't know. So anyway, so I need to move on here for like I don't guys you're talking to each other, right? But you can always Google. I think there's 130 people in the White House who don't have security clearance, so or this administration or something. So anyway, so I'm moving on here to Steve Mnuchin. I love Steve Mnuchin. He's so great. Oh, look, death to Steve Mnuchin. I wonder why. Okay. Oh, look, Nemico, upside down. So he could be an enemy. Okay. All right. So, okay. Main person. Interesting. This is him. Looks like him a little bit. He's like fancy dresser. Not fancy, but he's like, look at my wealth. Okay. So, and then, okay. Interesting. Election. It's not clear. I have to look more into it. Okay. Okay. Let's look. Oh, interesting. Victory. So, a false prophet. I get this also as a scam artist. Okay, so he's willing to lie. He's another soulless person. Gloomy thoughts. Oh no, really? Why? He knows, if I see him making the sign, time is up like time, like shit's going down for him soon. Okay. Interesting. Network, public, the society. So victory of the con artists worries him and his role in society. Like he may lose his problem, his society, you know, because the weird thing is Steve Mnuchin actually comes from, not just come from money, but he comes from a prominent family. And yet he's not like a lot of the people who need the administration for jobs, you know, like he was working, his dad, I think he obviously worked for Goldman Sachs for years, but I think his dad was also another Goldman Sachs person, and he's one of those very privileged people. But I feel like he feels like his position, there's a danger for him. Okay. Because of like he may lose it. Okay, so an ending through this victory. Yeah, I feel like there's this, his role in the election might become public, and he is behind the scenes he's an enemy and he's a false prophet. He's another one of the ultra corrupt people. Okay. So I'm gonna close my eyes again, guys, and I'm gonna find out more about Steve Mnuchin. Okay, so Steve Mnuchin. Tell me more about Steve Mnuchin. I feel like he's like, he's talking, he's in a meeting, having dinner in some fancy restaurant. He's like kind of a little drunk. And he's like, he feels like he's done this before behind the scenes, but he doesn't like the public scrutiny. And he wasn't prepared for this, for like how he could get away with doing shady things before because people weren't paying attention. But now it just looks bad. And I feel like a lot of the people is showing like in the administration, they're evil in the sense they're like, they don't stop themselves. They just take, they just like try to get away with as much as they can in terms of shadiness. And he always walked a line. But I feel like he knows he's done several wrong things. And the whole thing, he talked to people a lot about the tax plan, and he's just all about lining up his pockets and making money for himself, being powerful. But I feel like he lost the protection that he had when he was working in the private sector. Because government, you're held accountable for things. Okay, so they're going Mueller. I don't know why Mueller. I feel like Mueller sees. Oh, you know what? That guy just reminded me. Steve Mnuchin was for a while a producer in Hollywood, and he was connected to a Russian guy there. So there's a connection to him and money laundering that goes way back for like a decade or so. So Mueller's gonna get that. He's not prepared. He's not aware that he could do that, or like he wasn't paying attention, or he was hoping it wouldn't happen. But because Mueller is doing this huge, almost like he sees it as like a counterterrorism investigation, he's gonna trace the money very seriously. So he's gonna find his connection to those Russian guys who work in the film business, who work to work. And the reason why he had the production thing was mostly to launder money and stuff. And so he's gonna be indicted too. I see him. Maybe not instantly. And I feel like the whole thing, there's gonna be even more problems with the tax plan because they realize that some of it was bought. So the claims of like, yeah, I think things are gonna go down fast for him. And I could be wrong, guys. I feel like I don't wanna like give people false hopes, but I do see him sometime in prison or something. He's like looks back at what he had, like the mistakes he's made. But I feel like he feels like he was a person, he's explaining, like I was a person in a banquet, like what is it called? You could just grab whatever you wanted. That's what I've done. Like, how did I know? I had no way of knowing I couldn't do it. I've always been offered everything. Why not take it? So yeah, the woman leaves him or something. She was like very upset. Like, I feel like she hates her. Like, she doesn't like him either. You know, they're both kind of like weak. Goes through like a depression. It goes kind of crazy. His kids hate her. Yeah. So, let's see. And I feel like for some reason I get him as like, is it in line to like, you know, there's some connection that he could eventually be you know, if everybody's compromised. But I feel like the FBI already has drawn the connection. So there's another thing, like people are going to be indicted. So if you're indicted, you can't be like you can't take over the presidency. So since a lot of people are going to be indicted, like he's not safe. So that's that, guys. Yeah, and I think the FBI is gonna take some of his money, not all of it, but some of it. Anything that can be traced to the other, you know, to those people, like to the Russian money laundering thing, it's gonna be taken away. So, and I do see, guys, this is like for another time, but I feel like maybe part of some of these laws are gonna be revoked because they're so dirty. I don't know how, you know, this is just something that came up here because of the tax law. So I don't talk about it. Okay, all right. I'm very tired, guys. I have to, you know, I know it's going to end in like a few minutes, but oh my God, it was crazy. You like it, right, guys? What is it? Oh my God, you guys are talking about a lot of things. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I wish I could you know, I thought it was going to be so much faster, but not really. I still have a lot, you know. But do you guys like this way? Like to do it like, I don't know. Should I continue to do these people? Like, I think it's good, right? Right? I think so. I think we still have a lot to do, but I feel like, look, there's a lot of people to do, but I feel like this was progress, right? I think we did progress, right? And I still like, oh my God, maybe 2 more readings like this. But I think I think it's worth it, guys, to look into all these people. Yeah, okay. Wow. Wow. Yeah, no, it's funny. Yeah. Right. No, it's, you know, I feel like because guys, really this form, I think it's so much more clear actually to make it, you know, to maybe have less cards, but then do the, you know, close my eyes and stuff, but it's also a bit more draining. But it's good. I think we find out. I feel like because when I start talking, it makes sense. It's just a story. You know, it's like the story is very easy to tell. Yeah, right? Very helpful. All right, guys, I'm gonna go. All right. So I'll talk soon. And there's obviously so much to talk about. But like I said, I wanna cover it. I wanna cover it because thanks, Margaret. Yeah. I wanna cover it because it's like it's so intense what's happening. All right. Okay, guys. So all right, so good night. Okay. Bye, guys. Bye. Hi, Brandon.